Now, when we move on to Chapter 2.2 of our AFI 34-108, we talk about solicited sponsorship. This is the responsibility of the sponsorship coordinator or programmer or manager, whatever your position title is. You are the only authorized person that is allowed to solicit sponsorship, and you are appointed in that position by the FSS commander. The solicitation process for you to garner sponsorship is you develop a sponsorship plan. Those are pretty easy. We can provide those documents to you, maybe a template or something. That's what we're here for at the Air Force Services Activity, to help you with those templates. That plan includes enhancements and expenses being sought to support the activity, event, or program. Must be sent to a max number of potential sponsors in specific product categories. So let's say you're looking for a car dealership to have cars on your installation to do some kind of sponsorship. You can't just send it to one car dealership. You have to send it to multiple and hope to get some kind of sponsorship proposal back. So now we'll continue with Chapter 2 of AFI 34-108. We'll now go into Chapter 2.6, Event Displays and Booths. Sponsors may demonstrate and explain their products, but selling is not authorized. Sponsor has to bear the cost of their display and their booth activities. A1S may authorize active displays of sponsor products, such as test drive cars, demonstration of exercise equipment, etc., but it does have to be sent up here through Air Force Services Activity SVI with active display commercial sponsorship and all the attachments with that commercial sponsorship. Sponsors may distribute information, product sample, except alcohol beverages. You cannot product sample alcohol beverages. And promo giveaways valued less than $20. If a sponsor has any product or giveaway more than $20, it must be officially transferred to AFI marketing to distribute. Signing up for additional information at a sponsor booth is eligible or is permitted, but there has to be an opt-in and an opt-out checkbox on that form. FSS MWR staff may sell products if they are provided, may sell sponsor products if they are provided as part of the sponsorship agreement connected with the event that the sponsor is sponsoring. And the products involved are those the FSS MWR activity or program would normally sell. Beverages, snacks, beverages not including alcohol beverages, so I have to say that again. Very important in this chapter is the discussion of hospitality tents. Hospitality tents, which are normally something that are talked about at air shows, hospitality tents are whereby a commercial concern group individual may entertain select guests in that tent, but it cannot be a sponsor benefit. However, if a sponsor wants to rent a tent and they want to sponsor that tent, they can, and that is discussed in AFI 10-1004, which is conducting open house air shows. Like I said, hospitality tents are just usually something that an air show is utilizing. It's very rare that I get questions about a hospitality tent at any other event versus any other event other than an air show. Now we'll move on to Chapter 2.9.3 in AFI 34.108. It's talking about your financial institutions and your academic institutions. These are huge questions that I get constantly up here because in our AFI, people read too much into it or they misunderstand some of the verbiage, especially with regards to your financial institutions. If your installation has a financial institution already on your installation, you cannot bring any other financial institution on the installation to do sponsorship unless they have other items other than financial items. So if they provide insurance, car insurance, renter's insurance, home insurance, anything like that, which is why you see a lot of Geico and USAA sponsorships on installations, because they're talking about their products other than their financial products. They are not allowed to talk about their financial products if your installation has a financial institution on it. With regard to your academic institutions with a memorandum of understanding with the installation have primary access to the installation. Any academic institution that does not have an MOU, that memorandum of understanding, may not engage in any personal solicitation or display competitive literature. It's very difficult to get any type of waiver from an installation commander to have any type of academic institution that doesn't have an MOU on your installation. So I don't discourage it. It just know that it's going to be a very difficult process if you already have academic institutions on your installation, which most installations have because they have an educational office.